Well, guys, practice underway for a new high school season. How are things going early on, Colt, for this group?
Really good. We have a whole different attitude with the squad win. We're always intense, always work each other hard. We're just working hard and getting better every single day.
Yeah. Well, what is Coach Rees kind of harping on here early?
He's harping on like sacrifice equals reward. He's saying that a lot. Like we have to give up what we want to get back in return.
Okay. How would you guys characterize the team this year?
I would say very unselfish, like we're willing to make the extra pass if a guy's open, or willing to take a break if you work hard on defense so that you have fresh legs coming in.
Gotcha. Is it going to be a little bit different style of play at all, or kind of similar?
Yeah, we've been working on like faster offenses and playing quicker on defense and speeding up the pace of the game and our opponents.
Is it kind of 5 guards out there, basically?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, we don't got much height, but we're pretty scrappy. So.
Okay, all right. So there's a lot of defense that coaches emphasizing to dig in to try and.
Yeah, we really got to focus on like boxing out and make sure we have pressure on the ball because we are really undersized. And then on offense, we just got to hit our shots because we are undersized. So if we hit our shots, then there's no second chance opportunities.
Gotcha. What do you guys love most about playing the game of basketball?
I don't know, probably just playing it with the boys. It's no matter what, like even last year was a pretty bad season, but I still had a lot of fun because I was with the boys. So.
Gotcha. Would you say anything different?
I would just say that playing with I played with this team ever since I was like in 4th grade, so it's just always been fun and I'm excited for the season.
Gotcha. What's it like playing for Coach Rees?
I really like him as a coach. He works hard, pushes us hard every day, and he does make practice fun, and he's a good coach, I think.
I'd agree with that.
Okay. Let's have a little bit of fun. Where's your favorite place to play out around the state besides here at home?
I don't know. Landers student section is pretty.
Yeah, I would say either Landers or Warlands Court is super nice. So.
Okay, all right. Where's a place you dread playing at?
I don't know, probably Thermopolis just because it's a long ways away.
Yeah, I would probably say Thermopolis too.
Okay, all right. Team I love to beat the most is?
Probably Lyman, because our rivals, so.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Team outside of rival Lyman I love to beat the most would be?
I don't know, maybe Level because they beat us in overtime last year.
Yeah, I'd probably say Level too because it was a super close game and they beat us in overtime. So.
I know you hate to lose to the rival Lyman, but who else do you hate to lose to?
Really any team, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty tough either way.
All right. Favorite part about bus trips around the state?
I don't know, probably napping on the way home.
All right.
I just like the late night drives when we just all talking, hanging out. Even if, like either lost or win, we just always have fun and just try to bond with each other.
Gotcha. Where's your favorite place to eat on the road?
Where's that?
What do you think?
I'm trying to think of a good spot.
I don't even know.
Probably McDonald's.
Nothing. You haven't ate anywhere special?
Something about McDonald's after a game.
Okay. All right. Nothing for you, Colt?
I don't really care what we eat.
Okay.
Wherever I get food in me, I'm good.
Yeah. Are you tired of eating anything in particular?
No.
No, I don't really.
No. Okay. All right. How about this is a unique one? Favorite player to play against, and they could have graduated last year too.
I'd probably say McCord Smith from Lyman. He was really good and he was fun to play against. He just made you work hard and he was a really good player, so I'd probably say him.
Probably Parker Anderson from Level. He's a really good shooter. He's going back and forth last year. So.
Okay, I gotcha. Colt, for you, what are a couple things you feel like you guys need to get done in the next week to get you ready to play games?
I would say we're a little out of shape still. We just gotta keep working, getting better shape. But I think if we keep doing that, then we won't get as tired as fast, and we'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah. And then, what are a couple things maybe early on? Maybe you've got long season goals towards the end of the year, but what are some short-term goals to get you going in the right direction here, Will?
Short-term goals probably just probably rebounding mostly. That's kind of the big concern going into the season. So if we can figure that out quick, I think it'll be pretty good.
Well, guys, thanks for the time. Wish you best luck this year.
Thank you.
Dustin, you're underway with practice for a new season. How is things going early on?
You know, things are going really good. We're really excited, really like the bunch of kids we have. They work hard. You never have to question their effort, ever. And so I think they're pretty unique in that regard where they just really like to get after things. So things are going good.
What have you been focusing on in this first week and a half, 2 weeks of practice?
You know, we're so different. We've always been big. We've always played inside out and had big post players and bruisers. And there's not one of those. You know, I have a freshman who might become one of those guys. So we're very, very different. So we've had to change our style on the offensive and defensive end. So a lot of work's, started this summer and kind of trying to refine that now.
How would you characterize this group that you have this year?
They're gritty. I think if you watch us play, win, lose, or draw, we are going to be getting after it, I think, on both ends of the floor. And gritty, there's no quit in these kids. And I think a lot of coaches would really like to have a lot of these kids, even though they're undersized. And I think they play bigger than they are.
Okay. Obviously, maybe things haven't gone the way you hope or the team had hoped the last couple of years. What are maybe some steps that you feel like this group's got to take to get you, a little further up the ladder in 3A boys?
Yeah, I think we just got to get over the hump. Last year, our record was poor, but we were far more competitive than our record. We lost a few at the buzzer. We lost a couple in overtime in league play. And so I think we really just need to get some wins early and get some confidence. And I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah. What do you see when you see 3A boys basketball around the state right now?
Well, I think 3A is always super competitive. If you had to kind of pick teams that I think are at the top right now, I think on the West, in my regard, I think it's Powell, and Lovell. Lovell had a great bunch coming back with Shane, and then Aaron always does a nice job up in Moreland. And then on the East, I don't know much about the East, but I know Douglas is probably pretty hungry to try to win a championship. So I'm sure it goes through them at some point.
Yeah. A couple more for you. First of all, what are a couple things you need to get done in the next week to get you ready to play games?
We got some sets we got to change, and like I said, it's so different. And so I guess if you play us first game of the year, watch a film from last year, it's probably not going to be any good. So we still got a lot of stuff to get in.
And then obviously this team might have some longer term goals as the season goes along, but what are maybe some short term goals to get you going in the right direction early in the season here?
I think obviously you need to take care of the basketball, and that's always a focus for us. And we got to find out how good are we going to be able to rebound the ball when we're so small. And so for us to be competitive and get that rebounding edge these early games, I think that's a step in the right direction.
Dustin, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
Thanks, David.